Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. Barella.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That was well played, well stopped.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No,
And the shot! Defending of the desperate. He's gone for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Pirlo nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Van de Ven. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Totti. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Totti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that should get the job done. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Baggio. Can he get away here? And he's gone backwards. Great hit! Goal, Italy!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pirlo. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bergomi. And that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. Interesting ball. Costa Curta. No, he's not getting his way this time. Frimpong. Now it's Hullet. Bergomi. Barella. Keane. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella. Now it's Totti. And it's Bergomi. Pirlo. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Barella hits one! just swings wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schneider.
This is the time you need that pace.
Schneider. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Nesta is there to clear. Pirlo cuts out the pass. Bergomi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Keane. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Italy sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Barella. Now it's Keane. And it's Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank, and he was quick to react. Bergomi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Schneider. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gullit. Decent hit! They've done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
We have got ourselves a game here. A score. Totti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, we expected better and so did he. Cannavaro. Keane. Shapes to shoot! And he comes up trumps again.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's been taken short. And here's Baggio. Totti. And he was alert to it.
The attendance for
And
this
he's there
match
to get
was
it away.
72,306.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Keane. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments. Roberto Baggio!
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Totti plays it short. And here's Totti. Good read, needed to be. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Gullit.
The Netherlands are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Oh, he's shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the shot! It's in! The Netherlands are level! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace
So,
him
time for
is
changes on
number
both sides,
9,
actually.
Mackay. Substitution.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into a...
Politano! Schneider. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Schneider aims beyond the defence. He's away! And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Schneider goes short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Politano! And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Politano.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And here's Politano. Brilliantly cut out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Schneider. Opts for safety. And here's Schneider.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
But it goes. And Hullet! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The Netherlands complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's nice. And that is that. Italy pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Italy really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ake gets a foot in here. Schouten, Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out a supply. Keane. And here's the chance to counter. Bergkamp. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he's picked out the run. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. And it's Bergomi. First quarter of an hour gone. Real chance, shapes the shoot! Goal, Italy! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta. Totti. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Schneider. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the has a go! Van der Ven attempts a clearance, and he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, nicely intercepted, and it's Pirlo. Oh, this is a great... And Keane! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Italy have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Totti. Totti. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. Floated up and over.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Cleared without complication. Van Dijk. And it's Bergkamp. Thinks one through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff, and he's found the... He's had a hit! No mistake! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
He's in plenty of space here. Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Schneider. Looking tidy in possession here. Chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cruyff. Bullet. And he's intervened well there. Spread it left. That is good alertness. Pirlo. And it's half-time here. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So once again, we're underway. Keane does really well to win the ball there. It's good running with the ball. Costa Curta. Now it's Barella. Aimed beyond the defence. The Netherlands trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bullet. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Keane. Totti. Keane, great chance! Goal, Italy! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Italy go into the lead.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21, numero 22. Lasciano il
Almost an
campo
hour
per
gone.
il numero 19, il numero 6. Cambio di
Interesting
giocatori.
ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
And he's there to
72.306
belt it
spettatori.
away. That has ended up in no man's land. Barella. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Barella. Pirlo. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Could move up a gear here. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Totti, numero 15, numero 10, Pirlo. Lasciano il campo per
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
il numero 17, il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Bergkamp. No way through. He's a sharp little ball here.
The Netherlands are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, sweet feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Might come loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And there's green grass ahead of him. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. They played right into his path. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's in a good position here. And the shot! And he hits the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Costa Curta. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, and that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Italy can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.